As always, the Chinese community all over the world ushered in their new year with dance and bright colors at midnight. The new year is marked by the lunisolar calendar, meaning that the date changes from year to year. Today is the beginning of the year of the monkey. Joining us now is Walter Pon, chairperson of Johannesburg's first Chinatown and elder advisor to the Chinese community in Gauteng. So nice to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for give me the opportunity to talk.
Good. Now, I mean, we always do follow the different Chinese New
Can
Years.
I start before? Can
Please.
I say something before we start? I wish to take the opportunity to thank our President, Jacob Zuma, for sending New Year greetings to the Chinese in South Africa.
Wonderful.
He spoke of the South Africa and China, big trading buddies, and he thanked the community, the Chinese, for coming here to invest and providing employment to the masses in the country.
Yeah.
Thank you for his good wishes.
Excellent. Good. Nice way to start the interview, because there are very strong relations between
Sure,
the two countries.
very much so.
And that's why we look at the Chinese New Year very, very closely. Has it always been that way, though? Have we always had this fascination with Chinese New Year as South Africans?
It's been coming stronger and stronger because of the bigger population we have here.
Yeah, I would imagine so. But why should we celebrate it? Why should we look at it and say, it's a Chinese thing, but it seems like the world keeps looking at the Chinese New Year and trying to read a lot of meanings into it. Why is it important?
I spoke to my friends in Australia. They celebrated for 11 days.
Wow.
And in New Zealand, something like 14 days. Because of the big growing Chinese community worldwide.
Yeah. It's incredible. So it's happening all over the place. So this is the year of the monkey. What does it mean?
Good. One could be skilled and adaptable. If you're not adaptable to anything, then all is lost.
Okay, so you've got to be adaptable. Because I did read that it can be an unlucky year.
That's why I stress on adaptable.
Okay, so you've got to be adaptable to let this year work for you. I mean, we can already see it's going to be a very challenging year. That goes without saying.
Very much.
And it's not just here; it's all over the world. So we got to learn to adapt.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially in this country of ours, education is very important, and the skills in order to develop the country.
Yeah, indeed. What happens on a day like this in China?
Family, mainly is family. Did you read about the masses of Chinese migration, all going home to the village and towns to celebrate with the family? Masses.
Yeah.
The trains, planes, transport, bicycles, whatever. They can't cope.
Yeah. It's just it's a hive of activity over this day.
Yes,
I mean,
but
are they
emphasis on family.
on family? Are they
gathering.
traditional things?
Yes.
Like, obviously, I mean, there's festivals, there's fireworks all over. But are there certain things that happen on this day that doesn't normally happen?
Well, the emphasis on getting together with family, very much with the Western tradition of Christmas. So Chinese, very similar.
Yeah, very, very similar. What does this mean? You brought this with. You first told me it was real gold, real South African gold, and you were asking me if it's safe to leave in the studio. I then proceeded to pick it up, and I realized that it was real South African plastic, but that's okay. Talk to me about this. What is
this
it?
is a lucky tree. In old days, you make a wish. You write down what you wish, and you throw it over this tree.
Oh, right.
And that's what you wish for.
Are you
And
serious?
here were these words here: happiness, good luck, prosperity, and everything you wish yourself.
Okay.
Isn't it important?
Beautiful. So the tradition is to write down what you wish for yourself and throw it over the tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a really lovely tradition. When we look back at different years, like for instance, we've been talking to one another, and we've found out that Valen, myself, and Ayanda are born in the year of the tiger. Granted, decades apart, but that's we're not focusing on that. But I mean, what do we look at that? Is it characteristics and traits within individuals born in that year that you find in people?
Yes, but then of course, as much as that is, it also depends on what you're matching with. The other, as you know, that there are 12 zodiacs. The relation with the others. It's not just yourself. it depends on your relation with the other zodiac signs as well too.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, what does it say about us? How wonderful are we really? Because we've read how great we are. But, I mean, if you had to tell me how great we are, how great are we in the year of the tiger?
Great of the tiger, or we go forward?
We go forward.
Yeah, let's go forward rather than go backwards.
Okay, all right, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we also figured out that we can kind of eat all the other star signs as well. So we really are. We're right up there on the food chain. How important is the lunisolar calendar in the Chinese calendar?
Very much.
Is it?
As much as we say, all right, Chinese calendar is presently 4714, all right? So it's our civilization is just under 5,000 years. But of course, Chinese have become very much westernized.
Yeah.
So that's the other part of it. So we have the best of, like now we're celebrating, a little while ago we were celebrating the Gregorian calendar. Now we're celebrating the Chinese calendar.
Okay.
So we're celebrating both. We have the best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. I love that. I'm reading here, however, that there are certain things that you shouldn't do on this day. Please tell me if this is right or if it's wrong. They're saying that certain things that must be avoided today, for example, taking medicines, because it will mean that there's a chance you'll get sick the whole year. Is this true? Are there some things you should avoid doing today?
Well, you probably would say that's very superstitious. But on the other hand, what is in the mind, all right, or falls through,
Yeah.
all right? So it's a day you don't think of anything bad, all right? And so it goes on. So you stay positive.
Yeah. So this is the day that should set the tone for the rest of the year.
Yes, very much so.
It better be a good day. That's all I can say about that. What happens in celebrations? Because I know that here in South Africa, we've already had some. There was a huge celebration on the 30th of January. There was one this weekend. You'll tell me more about it.
Yes,
last weekend there was another one. And there's one coming up this weekend. Talk to me about it.
The one we had on the Joburg, First Chinatown, that's on the 30th. We had one massive fireworks display, musical fireworks display, and of course, and that goes with ending a massive fireworks, bang, 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 and we had lots of singing, and very different. Unlike previous years, we had other racial groups coming along as well too. So it was very, very diverse, not just Chinese.
Yeah, everybody getting involved.
In fact, we had the people who did Tai Chi, it was the white group. And the one who did singing and dancing was a black group.
Fantastic. That's so nice. So there's one last chance for us to celebrate here in Johannesburg. I'm not sure about the rest of the country. And that's happening on the 13th of February.
Yes, Cyrildene, Chinatown.
In Cyrildene, Chinatown. What time should we get there?
Any time from 6.
From 6 p.m. And then it goes through the night, and it's food, festivities, fireworks, music.
Very much so.
Lovely. Well, listen, Happy New Year. Kong hei, kong hei.
I wish everybody best of luck.
Thank you so much. And to you as well. Have a wonderful day, and to the rest of the Chinese community here in South Africa, and for those that are not Chinese that are still celebrating the Chinese New Year. I'm sure there are lots of us. You heard the advice. Make this a good day because it sets the tone for the rest of your year. So take that advice, I can tell you that much. Walter Pon, chairperson of Johannesburg's First Chinatown and elder advisor to the Chinese community in Gauteng. Thank you for joining us here on the program. Let's take a break. We'll see you after this.